Good evening. I am Catalina Grija, internist with special interest in functional medicine, and wanted to talk to you today about how we can improve our immune system. We all know during this pandemic of coronavirus what to do in terms of social distancing and cleaning everything and wearing masks and gloves. But how are we actually supporting our immune system? We know that the first line of defense are our macrophages and our natural killer cells to fight viruses and bacteria. And our second line of defense are our B cells that form the antibodies against those bacteria and viruses. The number one supplement, so to speak, is sleep. Sleep is of utmost importance because we produce melatonin while we sleep. And melatonin is a significant enhancer of our natural killer cells and the CD4 plus cells that help boost our immune system. The time frame that we need to sleep is 7 to 9 hours. And this is also because during sleep we flush out the amyloid and toxins from the brain into the lymphatic system, and we definitely need 7 hours for that. People that have diabetes should really try to avoid hypoglycemia, low sugar levels during the night, because that will wake you up and it is dangerous. So for that, make sure you're not skipping meals and you don't have high sugar intake with dinners, more so protein. People that have sleep apnea definitely should be wearing their CPAPs and AutoPAPs. What to supplement with? Vitamin A, C, and D are the main ones to boost the immune system, the natural killer cells. Vitamin C can be taken in doses from 1,000 milligrams and up, can be increased until you get loose stools, and then you have to cut back by 1,000 milligrams. Vitamin D can be measured, and most people in the Midwest have low levels of vitamin D and need between 1,000 and 5,000 units per day, depending on the blood levels. Vitamin A is very important for the lung barrier, especially with coronavirus, where respiratory failure occurs mostly because of widespread pneumonia. And if people have low levels of secretory IgA, and we all need doses of 5,000 up to 20,000 units, and you should discuss this with your doctor. Food is critical because 90% of the immune system is around the digestive system. Glutathione levels, which is a major antioxidant and component of the liver detoxification pathway, has to be very high, and it can be increased with foods that have high selenium content and sulfur content, like onions. The foods, generally speaking, are depleted in nutrients, in vitamins and minerals, 84% according to USDA data. We need to eat 15 to 20 types of fruits and vegetables in a day to create a diverse microbiome in our gut, to protect the gut and prevent the leaky gut, which would release more inflammatory substances in the bloodstream and activate inflammation. These foods have a potent antioxidant effect, and they improve the function of our immune system. Increased foods with flavonoids like ginger and lemon and green tea and berries, apple cider vinegar. This should be a must every single day. We do know that a high intake of sugar shuts off the natural killer cell activity for several hours. So this is definitely not the time for that. We need these cells to work properly. Canned and processed foods are obviously of no significant nutritional value and do not support our immune system. Hydration is very important. We need good blood flow and lymph flow for cytokine communication, and we need a good kidney function. If you get thirsty, you're already dehydrated, so try to avoid that. We all should be drinking an amount of fluid equal to half of our weight in pounds, in ounces. So if you are 180 pounds, you should be drinking 90 ounces of fluid. And this does not include caffeinated beverages or alcohol, because this dehydrates you actually. Measure the amount of water with, again, some taste enhancers and nutritional enhancers like ginger and lemon and berries, green tea, cranberry should be there on a daily basis. So you fill up a canister of 2-3 liters, however much you need, and keep drinking throughout the day. It helps regenerate the immune system. Fasting is not for everyone, and definitely very careful if you're a diabetic. You should discuss this with your doctor. But fasting lowers the levels of inflammation and of free radicals, and it increases the levels of antioxidants. It regenerates the immune system. So if you want to try this while you're working remotely, probably it's a good time to try. If you are eating now during maybe 12-14 hours during the day, you should compress it down to 10 hours a day, and more over maybe 6 to 8 hours during a period of a couple of weeks or so. Again, not for diabetics, and it works much better for men than for women due to the associated increase in cortisol level for women. Exercise, very important. During exercise, we increase blood flow, lymphatic flow. We increase our endorphins, which help us deal with stress and pain, and we all need this right now. Directly enhances the immune system. During exercise, you get more oxidants, but afterwards there is a surge of antioxidants. Brisk walks, 30 minutes outdoor if you can in the nature or inside on a treadmill is ideal. Moderate exercise is the one that boosts the immune system. For athletes, actually, there is an increase in the risk of illness during periods of competition or intensive training. So those who are athletes should cut back on their heavy lifting and intense cardio and should incorporate some yoga and stretches and lightweight lifting at this time. If you're sick, do not exercise, just rest. Sleep will be restoring. Another important thing is our emotional state. Watching news creates fear and anxiety and doubt, and this is what media thrives on. It makes you look for more, but it negatively impacts our immune system. Laughing actually primes the natural killer cells and upregulates them. It has direct effect on endorphins, which again decrease the stress level. Crying has a similar effect, probably by release of negative feelings. But watching comedies and nice documentaries, nice pictures, using positive quotes and video clips helps boost your immune system. So I hope this was educational, informational, and if it helped you in any way, please leave it in the comments below. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to respond. And if I can help in any way, please let me know. Be safe, everyone.